Hey guys, Marty Voodoo Rod and Custom here. What we got is our Rusty XL Falcon Ute, and what I'm doing here is seam sealing some joins from our rust repairs. Sorry, I don't have any video footage of that. And we are laying down stage 1 Car Builders sound deadener. Then what we get into is their van liner. Their van liner is acoustic and a thermal protection. It is absolutely fantastic. I really highly recommend the product, especially on your street machine and hot rod vehicles. So what I'll do, I'll let you guys enjoy this and you'll hear back from me in a moment. So I've got my template for the base, just in cardboard. It's not perfect, but look, it's a template and it gives me an idea of where things are going to be. Okay, what the lovely wife and I are doing here is setting up the beading roller. Now we're using a 19mm bead rolling die to roll some X bracing in the base of the seat and also some decorative lines across the back of it. What I'm doing there is using the guide, so that way we've got a nice straight line. Then we'll go on to the X bracing on the base, which I'm just doing by eyeball. It can be extremely tricky, just a steady hand and a high concentration level, and you can get that quite successfully. Okay, so you can see our finished product after the beading roller process. We have some horizontal lines for back support and strength, and we have the X bracing for your backside. Now, the next process we're using is called coining. Most people will use a spanner. I'm not too fond of hitting my good snap-on spanners with a hammer. So I've made a tool, as you can see. And I use the mill and the lathe. Look, if you use a cheaper spanner, that will probably still do the job. What this process does is when you finish with the beading roller, it leaves an unfinished edge. So we are wanting to give this a rounded finish as if it was pressed in and not on a beading roller. So unfortunately this process is quite tricky. The material I've had to use being a seat is about 1.2 mil, I think. I can't remember what that is in gauge. So I have to hit it quite hard with the copper rawhide hammer. It wanted to dig in on the edges, so trying to hold this tool actually horizontal, you can see the edges there being nicked. So what I do for this back piece, I go to a much smaller hammer, resulting in a much softer process. The key is to hold the tool vertical and just tap it. It is quite difficult having a larger gauge steel, but hey, it's all practice to make perfect.